My name is Nayeli Romero, and sorry, it's the end of the day. But I did enjoy reading as a child. Some of the books that I would read were like the Dr. Seuss books, the Ginny B. Jones, and the Diary of the Wimpy Kid. And then growing up, I started reading Harry Potter books, which were, and I think those were some of my favorite books. But I want to say other books that I probably read. Now that with my students, I really enjoy reading Pete the Cat. I really love those. But from my childhood, I can just recall those were really my favorite. Factors or people that influenced my attitude towards reading was probably my cousin. Growing up, she would always be reading, and I remember just thinking, oh, I just want to be just like her, because when you're younger, you really do mirror what others are doing. And she would be reading Harry Potter books. So, and then I had another cousin who also, he was really smart, and I remember I would always see him reading when we were younger. He was the same age as me, and I really just loved it. Also, whenever I was in kinder, one of my or first grade actually, she would always read with so much enthusiasm, and it would just get me going. Like, I would just love it. And regarding inspiring my students to develop a love for reading, now I really do also do enthusiasm, and I ask them repeatedly, hey, what's going on here? Or can you guys tell me who's the main character? I always ask them too, how would you feel if this happened, And I also, even with before we start, I always ask them, tell me what you think the story is going to be about. Tell me, based off the cover, tell me, what do you think is going to happen? And I think that's the strategies that I feel like really get you going, because with our curriculum, we really have like questions to keep them awake, like who, what, why, when, or like context clues, setting, or since we're also doing like phonics with my students, I also like to, when we're reading and I see a word that maybe they've been practicing on in their phonics, I go, hey, let's sound this out. You guys, do we recognize this word? I always try to bring background knowledge in when we're reading, because I truly feel like when they use their background knowledge, they are able to put more attention into the reading, and they're able to grasp more of what they are supposed to. So that way they are more into the book, that I'm reading to them. So, and I always tell them, this is my favorite book, or I really love this book, this, why. I always ask them, okay, so was our predictions right? When we read this book, were we wrong? What do you guys think of that? Where was this story? Can someone tell me if, what other kind of questions? I always ask them if someone can tell me if they liked it, what they didn't like, what they thought about a certain character. So, yeah. I'm excited to see y'all's responses. So, yeah, thank you.